19, Jackson Phipps out of South Carolina. Not a lot of action with the Bacon this year. This is going to be his first start with them, but with South Carolina, 9 games, 7-1 innings pitched, and 9 walks to 11 strikeouts with a 4.91 ERA. So relief action for him then, and relief action for him so far to this point is he's only pitched about 2/3 of an inning, but he's going to get the start here as he laces one down the third base line, a base hit. That's going to rattle into left. That might be trouble. Rounding around first is Macon Collins as it gets past Lovett in left field. Now he's turning around second base. Here comes the throw. The throw to Jenkins. They got him! Macon Collins got greedy as he turned the bag at second base, and a good relay by Lovett. But wouldn't be surprised. Looked like he was going to go, but he holds up instead, but he'll go to second base anyway. As Reed Brown will take the free pass to first. Macon can turn a double one. 3-2. It's inside, ball 4, and that walks the bases loaded. 2 down now after the fly out, and that gets to the backstop. That's going to score the game's first run. That you've gotten for the rain the past couple days? My. That gets to the backstop as well. Phipps is going to let another run come home on a wild pitch. Got him swinging strike 3. So Phipps gets Harden on a strikeout, but 3 runs come across here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-2. Lined up the middle of base hit. That's going to land right in front of Rogers. And the Bacon are on the board in the hit column. 2-2 on the ground. Up with it is Staz. He'll flip over to the shortstop, over to first. Double play. Leadoff walk for Florence. Home to roost. Check swing over to McLean. He's going to have to tag the runner running down to first base, so it works like a sacrifice bunt. 1-2. That one's laced into left center field, a base hit. That's going to score a run. An RBI single for Jake Ogden. He's looking to turn it into 2 as it gets past Lovett in left field. 2-0, and that came inside and hit him on the hand. And Rogers is going to take off the batting gear. Looked like it hit him on the left hand, it might have. 3-1. It's exactly what he's going to do. And that's going to draw a mound visit. Line to the middle of base hit. That's going to score 1 run, maybe 2. Rounding around third base and scoring now is Alex Rogers. Here in the inning. Fly ball, center field. Hill's racing in. He'll make the grab, and the side's retired. Flamingos, they have no activity down there in the pen, as they're going to ride their starter as long as he can go. Larson rips one through the hole, a base hit. Popped up, way up there, drifting into right center field over his hill. He's going to make the grab for out number 1. I'm now joined by my entertainment producer, Mr. Harrison Tarr. How you doing today?
Hey, man, I'm great, Eric. It's good to be on the call with you. I've been wanting to call a game with you for a really long time, so I'm excited to be able to hang out in the booth here for a little bit.
We're awesome. We're going to have a great one right here.
You know something, Eric? Spending some time down there in the dugout with the boys is my game day role. Even being down 6-0, it's pretty impressive. This group's just, the boys are still buzzing. They're locked in, but there's the element of the Bacon they may be down, but they're never out.
Right. And they certainly showed that over the past couple of days as that's fired in for a strike by Frank. As they came back late in that game versus Ashboro, they scored 3 runs in the bottom half of the top half of the 7th inning. That eventually put them over the top on the ground. Up with it and firing to first is Clifford, and we are through it. 1, 2, 3 goes Frank, and we will go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. A 6-0 ball game. Bacon looking to chip away. But once again, I'm here joined by Harrison Tarr, who is our producer here on the cast tonight, and he's also the lead head of the on-field entertainment. So you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, that's me, man. Producer's one heck of a title. I don't know about all that. I'm more of a circus ringleader, it feels like sometimes. But no, it's always a pleasure. I'm super excited, like I said, to be in the booth with you. Quick inning, last inning. A lot of fun stuff going on here on the entertainment side for the Macon Bacon. Like you mentioned, I'm one of our digital marketing managers here with our organization, and I have the pleasure of working with some really, really bright minds, such as yourself, Eric.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. To put together some pretty top-notch in-game entertainment. I'm not sure how much of you guys have been able to see, but we'll even get other teams' mascots in on it, other players. We had a couple guys karaokeing to Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks, and Tyler Riggett did not know the words. So that was a little bit alarming, but we have fun things, skits in infield. I don't know if you saw my appearance in the Bacon race earlier in the outfield warning track. That's a W, by the way. I wasn't losing that.
Certainly turn on the afterburners at the end. We made sure to cover that across the.
You got to put on a show for the Bacon fans here at Luther Williams Field.
Oh yeah,
you got to do what you got to do. But
thought for a moment you were going to give it away there towards the end.
No, man, just down but never out, like the Bacon boys. You know,
That's right. Good. That'll slide off the roof of Luther Williams Field.
Jake Larson voted the team's best Mafia narrator.
Yes, he has. That was now. If you're not familiar with the game Mafia at home, that is a game that baseball players they'll play on the bus, and it is
no violence
at all. I'm not sure what I would kind of akin it to exactly.
It's its own entity, but it takes a good narrator, and having heard it firsthand, I don't think I've seen a better one than Jake Larson.
He's certainly up there. Have not heard him myself, but from all the guys, including Tyler Riggett, who's a big presence in that clubhouse.
You think?
Yeah. We sat down and talked to him a week ago for an interview. That's up on our YouTube channel if you want to go check that out.
Eric won't plug this, folks, at home, but that's a heck of a video, and you need to go check that one out.
Well, thank you very much. 2-1 is fouled off at the plate, 2-2. But he mentioned that himself was the best Mafia player. Tyler Riggett said that.
Yes.
But he also gave shout-outs to Jake Larson. He said he was probably the best narrator he's seen.
Tyler Riggett, never lacking in confidence, whether that be on the bumper or in the Mafia game. On the bus,
ever the humble Tyler Riggett.
What a character, man. What a character.
Great guy. 2 down and a 2-2 count all the way from Murphy. Here it is. Off the hands. This is going to be a tough play. Up with it is Ogden. Fires over to first base, and he got him. So the Bacon gets set down 1-2-3. Thankfully, not on a strikeout at the end of the side. So the strikeout streak is broken by Larson's ground out, but still through 4, scoreless for the Bacon, and the Flamingos up 6-0. Well, Mr. Tarr, thank you for joining us on the cast, and it was a pleasure to have you on.
It's been my pleasure. Maybe we'll pop by for game 2. What do you say?
That sounds great to me. Way to the backstop. Menzie has Francesco in his sights. Fires down to second. He got him! Excellent job by Mason Menzie to pick that. That was way wide from Frank, but Menzie picked it. Francesco thought it was going to go to the backstop, so he went ahead and went to second base, and he off the hands, flown into right field. Racing over as Crosby. He loses the hat, but gets the ball. Be entering after this half inning. Fly ball, left field. Bobbier's chasing it back. It's off the wall. Rounding around first base, going to is McLean. 3-0. Line through the hole, a base hit. Getting the wave around third base is Clifford. Here he comes. The throw from left field, and he is out at the plate. A great throw from Francesco Barbieri stops the Bacon's potential second run from coming home. Fly ball into right. Back as Crosby at the warning track at the wall makes the grab. Once more. Fink kicks and fires. Up the middle. Look what I found. Carson flips it over to McLean at first, and the side is retired. So Fink. 2 all on the way to Jet. Stroked up the middle of the base hit. On the way. And that came inside and hit him. And it's not going to have to. A 4-pitch walk to Connor Hill. 2-2. Fly ball into right field. Coming in is Harden. He makes the grab. And game number 1 is over. So the Bacon threatened big time, but are really unable to crack console as he comes in and shuts down the rally.